David Central. What's up, guys? It's your boy David Central back with another mukbang. And yes, guys, I am super excited to be doing this mukbang because not only is this sponsored by German Doner Kebab, right? One of my new sponsors, shout out to German Doner Kebab. But I am also with an absolutely incredible individual. This individual is a household name in Leicester. He's absolutely smashing it. He's one of the people who inspired me to start doing what I do in terms of comedy content. I absolutely love what he does. If you don't know who he is already, you're about to find out who he is. Guys, without further ado, I'm going to present to you Big Wax. What are you saying, my brother?
I'm all good, but it made me feel like a celebrity, man.
How you been? You good, yeah?
Man, all good, man.
That's good, yeah. Bro, can you just do us one favor and make sure that is recording? Sorry about this, guys. I just heard the sound. You hear that sound? That the recording sound? You hear that?
What,
it's recording, yeah?
Yeah?
Okay, cool, yeah. No, I have to make sure, because I heard a sound and I was like, the camera just stopped or something.
Well, imagine doing a whole mukbang and not recording it.
That happened to me. That happened to me in Italy as well, right? I was doing one with my cousin. The sound never got recorded. That's why every time before I did a mukbang...
Oh, all your footage gone? Nothing?
The footage was there, but there was no sound, right? Okay, just to let you know, guys, we've got the Doner Crunch burger, which contains doner meat, chicken, and Doritos and melted cheese. And you've just got the chicken one, right? Because he just wanted chicken.
I'm on a diet.
We've got the chili cheese bites. We've got beef doner and chicken doner spring rolls. Got a bit of a chicken wrap here as well, guys. Going fat. He said he's on a diet as well. And we've got flaming fries. So yes, guys, let us begin. What time is it, bro? Sorry, bro. I'm cheating thing. Yeah, cool.
My diet right now is one meal a day. I'm only allowed to eat one meal a day. So when you told me about this, I'm like, that's it.
You're an OMAD.
The one meal a day.
You know what OMAD is? It's called one meal a day.
Is it? Is it a real thing?
OMAD.
I thought I made it up. I thought I made this diet up myself.
OMAD, O-M-A-D, one meal a day. Not very sick. But so what you saying, man? Wax, take us back, bro. How did your journey all begin? How did, where did Big Wax come from initially? The name Big Wax.
The name Big Wax, yeah. It's a bit of a funny story. I can't speak too much about it, but it's what a lot of people used to call me. It's just a name that kind of stuck with me from when I was young, Big Wax. Even though I was really little, everyone used to call me Big Wax. The name stuck, so when we started our YouTube channel, I said, I'm just going to stick with the name Big Wax and see if it works. So when we started Muz on Wax TV, it just worked. It just flowed, Muz on Wax TV. And one of the main things is our first ever video that we recorded went viral. I'm on about I'm Just Bait viral.
What video was that?
Yeah, the video of it's on a YouTube channel. My cousin shaves my hair off in Tesco's. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like 2 years ago. But since then, ever since he posted that video, I'm like, I can't change my name. That's it. My name has to stay. I got like 6,000 followers.
That is mad.
Just from that
one video.
Yeah, of that one video.
And was that like how many followers did you have at that point? Did you post anything else before that?
I went from 400 to 6,000.
Wow.
In the space of 3 days. So literally, I felt like a celebrity. Imagine being on I'm Just Bait. I remember getting a phone call.
Yeah.
My mate rang me, he's like, yo, you're on I'm Just Bait. And I'm like, what are you on about? I went on it, I seen it, I just started screaming. I'm in my bedroom and I'm screaming like, yo, I made it, I'm Just Bait. And this is our first ever video. And it's crazy, man. From there, we're like, yo, we can't give this up.
Yeah.
We've seen so much clout so quickly. We're like, yo, we got something going here. We can't give this up, man. We gotta make sure this works.
And what started to happen? You started to go, right?
That's it.
You started to go places, people start recognizing you, for example,
literally, because we are releasing videos every day, every other day. We're releasing videos everywhere.
How about that burger, bro?
Center. Left, right, and center.
Let me taste that burger. With the Doritos, it's just a different feeling. The cheese, the Doritos, it tastes
Alright, bang it.
You've got loads of cheese on your face, by the way. But I'm a messy guy.
I look like
anyway.
a dog.
No, same here. Johnny, what I'm saying, bro. Gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? But I just do it.
Woof, woof.
But like me, I don't care. Sometimes then the guest might say to me later, bro, you got you never told me you had something on my face. You know what I'm saying? But well, the flaming fries, the fire. But I was gonna say, yeah. So you did that video. You realized it become viral, right? And was there a plan for it to become viral, or was it just that
We wanted to do YouTube. We always wanted to do it. We said it for years. We wanted to do YouTube, and we did it as a New Year's resolution. So our first video ever dropped was 2018, January the 1st. We dropped our
the
first
beginning
video.
of the year. What a banger!
Literally, we said this is our New Year's resolution. We're gonna make it happen. And everything just started flowing, everything just started going our way. Like we thought social media is so easy. Why isn't everyone else doing it? Why is our content always going viral and everything we do, we're building followers so quickly, and we're on this page and that page, and we're getting recognized everywhere. And we're looking at this stuff like this is easy. Why isn't everybody doing this? Why isn't everyone blowing up on social media? Like it took us a matter of 2-3 weeks. For us thinking it's that easy, but obviously going on later on down the line, we realize consistency is the most important thing.
So would you say that from that video you just started posting a lot and a lot, or
Literally posting. That's why when I see your videos,
yeah?
I'm inspired.
How you inspired by you guys? You
I'll tell you why. You post about 3-4 videos every single day. Every single day, you're posting non-stop video. When I look at my phone, Naveed Central, everywhere. Like, I go to sleep, I dream about Naveed Central. It's in my head.
Naveed Central.
Literally. So like, when I see that, I rang Rocky one time, speak to him. I was telling him like,
Rocky
you've set the bar, like you've set the benchmark of what it is, the amount of content that influencers should be posting out, what influencers should be posting out, not caring about, you're not caring about what people think or anything, just making good content, just posting constantly. Like every time I see your videos, I'd be like, I want to do that. I'm gonna make a video right now. But then, listen to this. So when I see your videos, that's when I think, I'm gonna make a video now.
I rate that and I respect that. That's because this is crazy because guys, he's been supporting me for a very long time. I think, how much was I on when you started following me?
2-3K.
2-3K. Like now I'm on nearly 13,000, right? So it's a mad martial art, guys. But he supported me, and he was always commenting on my stuff. And guys, on social media, the issue you have with a lot of people is, if they have more followers than you, a lot of the time they might think that they're better than you. Does that make sense, right? So they might see your stuff, but they might not follow you. This guy had no ego, and I respected that. And I always showed him. I was like, wow, when someone with way more followers than you follows you.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, for real,
I was gassed. I was like, yo, Big Wax followed me. I started telling my mate to go, yo, Big Wax is following me.
No, that's sick. It's mad because you're right with what you said. Social media is such an evil place. It's so evil how social media works, where as soon as people start getting X amount of followers, they think that they're better than other people, they think that they're famous, they're celebrities, and now I'm better than this person, or I don't need to speak to you lot no more, I've got this many followers, or if you want to speak to me, you get it. It's all this that comes into play. That's the thing, like, people are so egotistic, where they think that, yes, this number shows the value I'm worth, like this is the following, is my value, when it's not. I know people with a lot less followers that make such better content and are such better people than these people with hundreds of thousands of followers. If that makes sense.
And it's mad though, but I think at the same time, sometimes people deserve where they are. Like for example, I know, okay, look, I push out a lot of content, but okay, I'd appreciate if you had more followers, but at the same time, I appreciate what I've got. I'm like, yo, I am where I am because of the content I'm producing.
But look, you're one of those people, you'll take your time out for other people. You'll take your time out.
But like, why are you taking yourself out for me?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what happens to a lot of people is, the more they grow, they start, thinking that they're better than a lot of other people that are smaller than them. That's why they won't shout them out. They won't look after the things. Oh, I got more followers, and what value can this person bring to me? But just me following you is I gain so much value from it, because you literally become like a sense of motivation when it comes to me wanting to post out content. Because when I see your post, that's when I want to post. I'm like, if he can do it, why can't I do it? I'm gonna make a video right now and post it.
No, I rate that. Like, guys, that is sick to see that. Like, that I'm kind of like motivating you, because obviously
you are not kind of, you are.
No, I rate that, man. Like, that means a lot, bro. Like, for you to say that, man. Because what it is, as I say, look, it's crazy. It goes hand in hand. Like, he motivates me. He's inspired me. When I look at your content, I'm like, yo, this guy's killing it. But the difference is, obviously, he's way more funny than me, right? Yeah. Now you are, because you could put a post up and it's way more banging with me. I post shitloads of content because I learned one thing, right? And this is what I tell you: what you haven't got in talent, you make up in numbers.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So if you ain't as talented as they say, hard. It's not, it's not just talent that makes someone successful. There's so many talented people in the world, where they're singers, footballers, whatever, boxers, but they don't put in the work, right? And for example, where someone might be naturally talented. So for example, someone like you might be a naturally talented comedian, right? Yeah. So you might post a video and it bangs anyway. Whereas me personally, right, I might have to post 10 videos in proportion to that one video, just to sort of maybe get to that similar level of getting enough, what's that word, coverage or recognition for it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I get what you're saying. But let's not let's not shy away from saying it. Alhamdulillah, you are a funny guy. You got make funny videos. If you make me laugh, I'm a miserable guy. So if you make me laugh, alhamdulillah, they're doing something right.
So you started doing these videos, right? Were you already a bit of a comedian before that then?
Know what? I was kicked out of school at a young age because I was very attention seeker.
Okay. Like me then, basically, yeah?
Yeah.
Professional attention seeker.
I just used to do dumb shit just so I can capture everyone's attention. I wanted everyone to know who I am, what I'm doing. I want everyone to know my name, this, that, the other. So it's always sort of been in me. And I've never been shy from doing anything, ever. Like, if I'm going to do it, like, I'm probably just in my only chance of ever getting to do this. Let me just do it kind of mindset. So, since I was young, I was always doing this. Like, I was always doing crazy stuff. The only difference is that now it's getting recorded and posted on social media, and more people, there's a bigger platform, more people can see me do this attention-seeking stuff. But then it's led on to so much other things from that, which alhamdulillah I'm so blessed for. Yeah, like, I got kicked out of school for this, literally for the stuff that I do now. Like, I got kicked out of school for alhamdulillah.
We're in a different era now. It's crazy, isn't it, bro? Like, it's mad. Like, I reckon social media is changing so many people's lives, and you know what? It gives people, there's no excuse. You know these youngsters and that, like, out there they want to do bad things. You're stupid because, yeah, maybe 10 years ago you wanted a bit of attention to get out there and you might have to be on the roads or whatever. But now you got social media. You could be inside your house and get that recognition, right? You know, people don't actually realize it, right? Like, mashallah, like I was saying to you, like, to be in a position, mashallah, where, like, right now we're sitting here in German, don't know about mashallah, right? Yeah? Where I've received a sponsorship deal for some of my mukbangs, right? A select number. But to be in a position where, you know, a brand like them have approached me, mashallah, right? It's amazing to see the hold up. If I had known this as a kid, or if you had known this as a kid, like I was telling you, Sideman all day, he got £75,000 from Lucas Aid. Lucas Aid, bro, like
that's big numbers.
They don't realize that there's so much money that you can make on social media. Yeah, you're not gonna get paid first. Like, how many people have paid you for a shout out, for example?
Now or in the beginning?
As everything has been going on.
Oh, now quite often.
But initially, no one, right?
Yeah, started no one.
So obviously you started building your brand, right? And I know that you've hosted a few things and you've started, this is what I wanted to get to because, you know, my main thing in these bangs, I want to inspire people. You have an inspiring story. Come on, bro. You started off from a video that went viral. You stayed consistent. You started building, right? Then you ended up getting to a point where you were hosting things for like Imran Khan, for example, Nafees the singer. Tell us about that, man. So what happened? What was your first ever event? Like, how did you get approached? So I know as well, innit? You know what I mean?
Basically, I was on holiday when I got the phone call.
Okay.
So I was on
Where were
holiday
you
in
at?
Algeria.
Okay,
so,
sick. Is that a nice place? Algerian sauce, I've had that before.
But I loved it. It was wicked, man. I loved it.
Did you have Algerian sauce there?
Nah, I don't know. I don't really eat sauce.
Oh,
These are sauces banging.
They got this one's a cheese sauce, you know. We tasted it. Yeah.
Fire.
Like, yeah.
So I'm in Algeria.
Yeah.
And I get a DM. This DM says, oh, the University of Leicester and DMU are doing Pakistani Society event where Imran Khan will be performing, Nafees will be performing, and a few other people. So I was surprised, and bearing in mind, I'm not really hosted, like, not at this level at least. This is like 600-700 people there. So I've gone and said yeah, and it was literally like 4 days in advance because when I flew back into the UK, the very next morning I gotta go host the show. So there was no preparation, there's absolutely nothing. I had to freestyle the whole thing.
And how were you like? Because they say that there's two things that are really the two most scariest things in the world are death, right, and public speaking. And I think actually public speaking is, some people say, it's greater than death.
No, it is.
It's the fear of death.
It's nerve-wracking, especially when it's your first time. It is nerve-wracking, and I didn't plan nothing, so everything that came out of my mouth, I had to completely freestyle.
Was it comedy or was it just normal? Or
it was a mix of comedy. I was getting other people in the crowd involved and stuff like that, getting people on stage to come talk, this, that, the other, and doing like little competitions where, just making stuff up.
In 4 days you did that?
But
that's talent.
It wasn't even 4 days. I didn't prepare. I only remembered when I flew back in the UK, oh shit, I got this Imran Khan thing to do.
Yeah.
So, alhamdulillah, I done it, got to meet them. That was quite big for me because at the time I didn't really meet anyone, like no celebrity kind of people I've not really met before. At that time, that was big for me. And then from there, it was only when it finished and I went outside that obviously while I was there and I was hosting and everything, I'm hearing everyone laugh and everyone get involved and stuff. So
but you're still nervous, like,
yeah. But that's when I kind of knew, okay, they like what I'm doing. They like what I'm doing. So I just carried on, and after that, I flew. But it's only when I finished, and the show was finished, and everyone was outside, and I went outside, and everyone started coming up to me and praising me and saying all these nice things to me and words of encouragement. Like, it was only then that I realized, you know what, like, I did good, I did well, and I want to do this again. Like,
because you're always gonna be self-critical, thinking I messed this up or messed that up, right? Yeah.
You're your own worst critic, and that's what it was. Like sometimes you need other people. You need other people
to lift
tell
you,
and tell you that, you know what, you did a good job, and that'll boost your spirits, and then it'll boost your confidence when you're going on to do other things.
I respect that, and what I'll say is that I think in this world, right, people are too quick to criticize instead of praising someone. Does that make sense? Whereas they might see that praise or feel that praise, but I believe that if you feel like praising someone, don't be shy. You know, when I'm doing my brand, you know what keeps me going, bro? I swear to God, Big Wax, would you ever think that even in the past few months I've ever felt like giving up?
No chance.
You can never tell, innit? Guys, there's been so many occasions I've woke up in the morning and say, is this worth it, right? You know what I mean? Bro, is it worth it? What's going to happen? But I've got my goal in my head and I know where I'm going, but I'm still having them self-doubts. I say it's the devil trying to lead me astray to not do halal things, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, growing up in a period where I grew up, obviously, you know, I'm trying to inspire the youth, trying to show them, yo, look, you know what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, I've studied law, bro. So yeah, I've got a load of degrees from the University of Sheffield, but I decided not to pursue it because this is my dream, this is my goal. Everything you see right now is like martial arts, it's coming up to that. And you know, what I'm trying to explain is that people don't realize that when someone messages me, you know that day when I'm feeling down, and you felt down, and then someone messages you saying, yo, I like this, that was funny, right? Like you were probably one of them people as well. When you message me saying, yo, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. That day, you know, I had a bad day, and when I see a message, yo, hold up, you know what? I can't let this person down. If I quit tomorrow, I'll let you down. Yeah. If you're telling me today that I'm inspiring you, motivating you, imagine now tomorrow I'm done, you're gonna.
For real.
Then you're gonna lose out on that motivation as well. Think, hold on one second, this guy, and you might feel like giving up. Think, oh, he's just giving up, but I'll forget it, I'll give up.
Yeah, no, you're right, 100%, and you need that. You need that from other people. You need, you know, social media. It's crazy because someone will view your video who have never seen you, never met you, never heard of you, and they'll watch your video and they'll be like, this guy's this, F this guy, blah blah blah, your mom this. Yeah, they'll say something, and like that can really, yeah, the person that's writing the comment, they won't realize it, but that can literally destroy a person. Exactly. That one comment that you're writing can literally destroy a person.
But that's why they do it.
If you're not thick-skinned, if you're not thick-skinned and you're receiving these messages, then social media is not for you because there are evil people there. But the people that have a positive mindset and the ones that are giving out words of wisdom and the people that are giving, you know, positive comments and thanking you and even small laughing emojis that you're leaving in the comments, you know, stuff like that can boost another person's confidence so more for them to make another 10 videos and them to keep on going.
You're right. I agree.
It's important. Positivity. It's important to be positive. When you're a positive person, when you're doing good in life, good things will come to you. When you're a good person, good things will come to you. And it's like the law of attraction. People don't believe it. People don't want to believe it. People think it's,
you know, the law of attraction, yeah? Obvious, of course. Come on, bro. Law of attraction. The secret. The book. Right?
I've read it.
Bro, people don't know about that. Whatever you visualize comes to life, right? Yeah, man.
That positive energy now. When you're releasing this positive energy, that positive energy, you attract it. The more you release, the more you attract.
Exactly, so man.
You have to keep being a good person. Like, even if you don't like someone's video, don't write a bad comment. Write something that will encourage them to make even more videos. Or give them a DM. And watch, good things will happen to you. People will do that same thing to you. Like, look, I'll give you a good example.
So many nuggets here, guys, yeah?
Networking is very, very important. We all know that this right now is networking. Now, if you are commenting on my videos and saying, your mom's this, your mom's that, am I ever going to help you in life? Am I ever going to help your business, your brand? Am I going to help you as a person? Any advice? I'm not. But having said that, if you're someone that's commenting on my videos all the time and giving me words of encouragement and saying nice things to me and all these positive things, sharing my videos, I want to repay that support that you're giving me.
It's like, I think you feel bad if you don't.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes, you know, if someone's been messaging me a lot and supporting what I've been doing and always commenting, if they message me, right, it's like a soft spot in my heart. It's like, I can't let this person down now because they're always commenting on my stuff. They're always messaging me. So they might say, give me a shout out or something. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, but you know what? It's true what he said, because I had someone who commented negative thing on my thing, and guess what? They were a food page, and I thought in my head, not in a big-headed way, but in my head I thought you are an idiot, because for all you know, I could have reviewed your food for you. I could have, I could have liked your food maybe, and I probably would have helped you out. But now, because you wrote something
Who loses?
stupid,
In the long run, who loses?
They
Who
lose.
Exactly. That's what it is.
So I see that you do. Oh no! Before we move on to the next part, right? Obviously, how was it like meeting like people like Imran Khan and Nafis and these guys? Like, how was that like?
You know what? I didn't talk to them for too long. I'll be honest with you. On that day, because I had to be on stage like majority of the time. I'll go there. I've seen them for a bit, and then I went, and then I went there. Seen them for a bit.
Is that the missus phone?
I don't know who's ringing this. Why, man? But yeah, so
we're gonna speak about him and his married life with all because he loves to. Don't worry, I'm saying. Especially the girls watching, they love couples, innit? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna go to that next. Don't worry, I've got that coming. Don't worry, but I got that coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get through everything, right?
Well, I never got the chance to sit with them properly and have like long discussions or anything. It was like, quick picture, said salam to them, whatever. I had to run back on stage.
Okay.
But just me being able to say that I hosted on the same stage as Imran Khan and Nafis, like that's big for me. Like
massive, bro. It's massive.
It's just a bigger thing. I've got a degree in this.
No.
Like,
it's bigger saying I just sat with Big Wax and did a mukbang with him. It's bigger than I said. So never lower your status as well, bro. You're a big man. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, to you, you're always gonna want to be further and further and further. But bro, trust me, fam. Like, guys, is this not big? Put in the comments right now. Is this not a big collaboration, guys? You know what I'm saying? Guys, this is massive, man. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, bro. Okay, so. Who would you say, in terms of all the people you met, you found, and I don't want you to say anyone you didn't like, but out of all the individuals you met, who would you say you found to be the most pleasing to meet out of them individuals you met?
Them specific ones or overall?
Met both.
The nicest person I've ever met through Instagram, who also does like
Naveed Central,
videos, after Naveed Central, is Rocky Roll. I'll be the most genuine person in the world. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's such a good person, alhamdulillah.
The people's champ!
He's always, for real, literally. He's always been good to me. That's why, he's one of the most genuine people I've ever met. And I love the guy. I've got love for him as a brother. Besides that, if you're talking about in the event, I think, I didn't really get to have a full-on discussion with any of them. I think I was there like a fanboy myself kind of thing, meeting them, like taking a picture kind of thing, and then I kind of pissed off for a bit and had to continue hosting the show. Oh wait, are we allowed to swear on this?
Yeah, you can swear now, yeah, cool.
Oh bloody hell, that's alright.
It's not like over dramatic. We're not swearing at. We're sorry for any friends, but we're not swearing at anyone's mom or anything like that. I'm trying to say. So that was that. Everyone. That's what it's about in these mukbangs. You just got to be natural. You got to be yourself. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. And really and truly, there's massive people. Gary Vaynerchuk. Right, he uses the F word like left, right, and centre. You know what I'm saying? He's a massive. He's involved in media. He's the one who advises people on media. Right, so I think being genuine is what gets people out there, and people want to hear that. No one wants to see someone faking it.
No, 100%. You have to be yourself no matter what you do.
And okay, so look, you've had them amazing times hosting, and obviously, were you with your wife at the time? And now I want to go into the wife part, right? Because you make a lot of videos around your wife, and I think a lot of people put you both together. Does that make sense, right?
Yeah.
So how did you like? I seen that proper funny video.
Which one?
When you said about her dad. Yeah.
Her dad?
Her dad said, "Yo, you're going to have a big. You're gonna get married to Big
Max."
Yeah. There's a funny video when you say that, right? Yeah, but so in terms of your missus, right? Yeah, where did you meet, and then what happened?
I literally met my missus accidentally through Instagram.
When you were doing your thing?
No, so I accidentally, on the Instagram story.
Accidentally. Guys, I don't know how you accidentally meet someone on Instagram, but I'm willing to find out.
I'll explain it, when you're watching.
I'm willing to find out now, yeah.
When you're watching someone's story and you can swipe up and send that emoji.
Yeah.
So I did that. I swiped up and sent that emoji by accident. And then she replied back, "Oh my God, he's such a funny guy. Keep it up, blah blah blah." She is bloody. She fell in love straight away. Why wouldn't she? And then literally 3 attempts I tried to take her out. She wasn't having it.
Really?
And I think it was the 4th attempt, like a month later. So this is my last shot. I'm gonna ask her out one more time. If she's not on it, then forget it. Asked her out. We went out, seen each other for the whole month, and we decided, let's get married. Like,
where was the first kind of date? You don't have to mention it if you don't want to. But cinema, really?
Cinemas.
Do you know what
Where
movie it
else
was?
do people go for dates?
Do you know what movie it was?
Yeah, it's embarrassing, but it's magnificent.
Magnificent, I haven't seen that. It was like a comedy, Huh?
It's a Disney movie, bro.
No, but girls like that kind of stuff. Girls like that kind of thing.
I went there to watch Terminator originally, but then It was the only movie that was available.
I'm like a fat bastard. I'm like a fat guy in it, but yeah.
It was the only movie that was available at the time.
So,
But yeah, so we met like that, and literally 1 month later, because like obviously it's easy to fall into a haram relationship nowadays.
Yeah.
It's very easy, and one thing neither of us wanted to do was go down that route.
Alright,
so
then.
once we knew that, you know, that like previously I was in long-term relationships and things
Yeah.
never even came close to marriage. So when I met her, I'm like, I know what my intentions are. I want to marry you, and well, I don't want to pursue this no more, waste time. So I literally told her, look, shall we do this? Do you want to get married, kind of thing? And she's like, yeah, okay, I'll speak to my parents. And it's only like a month, 6 weeks, knowing each other. So she said, yeah, that's cool. And then literally she rang me the same night. Yeah, my mom, they're cool with it. Like her mom and dad are very open, alhamdulillah. So it was easy. My parents are very open, alhamdulillah. So it came very easy. There weren't no obstacles because she's Indian and I'm Pakistani. So you know, we thought there might be obstacles.
the wars
in the
between them is again.
The wars still continue even in the house every day, morning to night.
She's like, I'm from India, you know,
Yeah.
not Pakistan. Yeah, but, it was all one country anyway.
Pakistan.
But let's not go into that story. But it was one country at some point, you know what I'm saying?
The whole world was Africa at one point.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We were all Africa.
But I don't want to speak too much about geography because I dropped it in year 9 and absolutely hated my geography teacher, right?
I'm in love with geography and
Really?
history. Love it.
But okay, history, I loved history. But I think it depends on your teacher. You got a bad teacher who was really evil and, you know, we had this guy, have you seen Matilda, Miss Trunchbull?
Yeah.
I had a male version of him, male version of her, Mr. Bo, right? Honestly, same size, everything, glasses on though, I swear to God, he made me drop geography, I used to hate it. Every time I bought geography, I was like, oh man.
I didn't understand geography and history until I started learning it myself when I was
Yeah.
at home. Like when I'm 18, 19, I started looking into geography and I started looking into history and all these things and all these influential people. Like a big inspiration in me reading. One of the main reasons I read is because I was on the train once, so I just thought I'd buy a book, and I bought the autobiography of Malcolm X. And I read that book every single day until I finished it, and I swear to God, it was the best book I've ever read in
Really?
my life, and it inspired me. Till this day, I read every single day because of that one book that I first read.
That is
It's
mad,
the most
bro.
inspirational
I love reading books, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's the most inspirational, and I've read over like 30-something books so far, and I just want to...
It's about books,
Yeah,
you don't
but
realize
it's-
good leaders are good readers,
yeah.
bro. Like I read books myself, every day I read a book, right? Right now, currently, I'm reading an Islamic kind of book because it is not kind of...
Same.
Martin Ling's The Life of Muhammad, peace upon him. Have you heard of it?
Nah.
So it actually goes into the life. He's a Muslim revert, but he
Yeah.
actually explains the life of Muhammad, peace upon him, in terms of when he was born, how his life went on, how he received received the message, and what happened. I'm on a page 132, I think it was. This morning I was reading it. Every morning I read. But yeah, man, it's a great book. I recommend that. But I love personal development. Have you read The Magic of Thinking Big?
No.
Okay, I recommend that book. It's absolutely
It's a
sick book.
4-hour work week.
I haven't. I've got that book. Is it good?
I'm halfway through. With that book, I read it at times when I feel like it's beneficial for me to read it, because sometimes what happens is I love autobiographies. I love learning about other people and the way other people have come up and through their struggles, how they've overcome it and become better people.
Yeah.
So I love reading about autobiography more than anything else.
Tyson Fury, The Furious Method. Honestly, it's a new book. It's been wrote last year. It's one of the best books I've ever read, and I've read loads of books. I've even read the biography of Abraham Lincoln. It's weird that we're so like similar in that sense, yeah. Bro, The Furious Method. Because look, he went through depression, mental health. He speaks about how he overcame that mental health, bro, and he gives like advice, like positive about the people you got around you.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, honestly, when you read that book, you're gonna say to me, you know what? Or 50 Cent, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. Have you read of that?
Nah.
These are the new kind of books, yeah.
No.
But bro, you're gonna love them. I'm gonna send
There's
you.
only one book that you'd like.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah. His book
But-
is gonna be sick because
But it was funny because you know when I was reading his book, it's his latest one. I can't remember what it's called. And while I'm reading it in his voice. So I'm literally like,
Yeah.
while I'm reading it, I feel like it's audible, and I'm listening to it, and I feel like you know when you read a book and you feel like you're that person
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that time, and you're like imagining it in your head like that. And I'm just imagining Kevin Hart, so it just makes it 10 times even funnier. Like stupid
Do you
things
know what
that
it's
happen
called?
to him. It's not, but I'll send you the link. I'll give you the book actually. We'll go to mine after. I'll give you the book.
amazing. God, that's gonna be sick. Okay, cool. Now, I love reading books. It's weird that not many people read books, especially in the Asian community. But books, good leaders are good readers, bro. I reckon.
100%.
Like even in terms of expanding on your vocabulary, bro. Reading books, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can make you a bit more articulate. Okay, so listen, you haven't got long left, right? Yeah. I wanted to ask you, so obviously in terms of your marriage, right? Yeah. You know, what's been the highlight of your marriage? I don't want to talk about the marriage too much, but what's been the highlight?
The highlight of our marriage, because since we got everything, our marriage happened really, really quick. Everything happened so fast. Like we got engaged, proposed, got married, just before Ramadan last year. We had a nikah in Rukhsati, and we both moved out. So it's both of us. Like,
Mubarak ho tumko.
this is it. We both moved out of our homes, and we moved to an apartment, which is where we live now, alhamdulillah. And I think the highlight is that, I'm looking back at it, I've seen my growth. I've seen that when I was making all these decisions, that it's hard wanting to leave your parents' house. Getting married is a big commitment. That's difficult, and all these things that come between it, in between, and knowing that we haven't known each other for long, and we're getting married, and we're still getting to know each other. Even up until today, we're getting to know each other. Looking back at it, I know it's the best decision I've ever made.
It's exciting though, innit? Because you're learning. Sometimes you can have bad days and good days, but
we learn about each other. You learn new things, and because our cultures are different, we learn so much about each other's cultures as well. So all these things that come into play, when I look back at it, I feel like it's the best decision I ever made, and the highlight of it would be as weird as it sounds, would be moving out of my parents' house, because I'm a mummy's boy. I'm a full-on mummy's boy.
Like most Asians, yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like I've matured so much because I've left that environment. Because my mum would pamper me like fully, kind of thing. I was a proper mummy's boy. Obviously I'm my mother's favorite child as well.
Same, I'm just thinking I'm the same with her.
So for me, it's forced me to mature even more. So
become your own man.
Yeah,
become more independent.
alhamdulillah. So now that I look back at it, and I reflect upon it, the best thing was moving out of my mum's house and becoming more independent.
I rate that, man. And obviously, nearly wrapping things up. What I wanted to tell us is where you plan to go in the future, bro. Like, you've done amazing things so far. You're still building your brand, right? Before obviously everything, all this pandemic bullshit, right? One of my friends, you have hosted a lot of events, done amazing things, and you're still continuing to produce some funny content on Instagram. Where do you see yourself going in the future now?
Many people that know me, know my character, they know I'm a man full of morals, and whatever I do, it has, like, ethically, for me, it has to be something that aligns with my morals 100%. So, like, for example, I'll give you an example. Like, when I was on TikTok, I had 540,000 followers at the time.
Wow.
And, like, in the space of 3 months, like, everything I'm posting is getting millions of views. Like, my TikTok was huge, and, like, if everyone remembers my TikTok saga,
I didn't see it.
It was huge. Big Wax, my account had.
I came on the TikTok a bit late.
And then what happened was, one time I'm sitting at home and I'm going through TikTok, and you're seeing things that you sometimes don't want to see. For example, like, women doing certain things, especially when you're a married man, or like you have nieces and sisters and stuff, and you see this thing, it becomes a bit, like, I'm supporting this platform where you don't have control of what you're watching. Instagram, you still have control. You follow who you want to follow and you view their stuff. TikTok's more of a, it doesn't matter who you're following, we're just going to show you X, Y, and Z. So I left TikTok, and it caused a lot of big controversy.
You deactivated it?
Yeah, I deactivated it fully. I got off it, and it created a lot of controversy. But it's everything that I do, I have to make sure it lands with my morals, because I know one day I'm going to have children, and my children will look back at everything that I've done. So if I've supported something where, there are half-naked women doing crazy stuff like this, then I'm going against my morals, and then who am I to tell my children in the future not to do that when I did it myself?
You're right.
So I want to be a good role model to. My goal in life now is to be a good role model for first of all for myself and my children, and the main thing that I want to do, if anyone follows me on Instagram knows, I want to make people rich. I want to make people money. I want people to be financially independent. I've worked and I've not enjoyed it until I became financially independent and I chose my own path, the same way you chose your path. You've graduated from law. You can go get a job that pays you 100k right now, but this is your dream. You're gonna follow this dream, and you can monetize anything in the world. You've monetized what you love doing, and you're getting paid from what you're doing. So I want everyone to understand that it's very easy to become financially independent. So that's why when I released the blueprint for people to learn how to drop ship, I've made hundreds of thousands of pounds drop shipping. in revenue, the business has generated hundreds of thousands of pounds, which I've all shared all on Instagram.
And dropshipping is something that's sick, yeah?
Yeah, it's amazing. So I teach people how to do that. I send people, I've taught hundreds of people how to do crypto online. And I'm like, absolutely free. I've showed them on my Instagram how to do crypto, and people are messaging me, telling me they made 20,000-30,000 pounds, 40,000 pounds, like in the space of a couple of days. Like, I want every opportunity that comes that my way that I can make money. I can teach other young people to make money as well, because selling drugs is dead. Doing fraud is dead. Robberies is dead. You're risking your life and your freedom to earn 300, 400, 500 pounds, 2,000-3,000 pounds. You can earn that in 24 hours if you monetize yourself, if you build an online business, if you learn how to do marketing. There are so many ways that you can make thousands of pounds daily and monetize yourself. Drugs, fraud, robbery, crime is the worst thing you can do out of all of them. You get paid the least, and on top of that, you're risking your freedom in doing it. You're risking your freedom, and it doesn't just affect you; it affects your family. I've got people, friends, and family who cousins and whatever, like their parents can't even see them because they're in jail for 10, 15 years. They can't even see their own children, and like that's not a life that anyone would recommend. No one in jail would recommend that life either. That's not the way to go. Anyone in jail right now is learning how to become 100% legal when they come out. You're on road right now. You've got the information for everything at your fingertips. All you gotta do is learn what you want to do, focus on one thing, make money from it. Once you understand the art of making money, you will never stop. Once you learn how to make money, you'll never stop.
That was absolutely amazing. You know what? I'm gonna give a round of applause for that, because you know what? Honestly, that was some sick advice. Because what I was gonna ask you was, after that question was, what advice would you have for the youth? But you seem like you've given a massively inspirational statement right there, and I rate that, you know, because that's what this is all about, showing the youth of today, yo, you don't need to commit criminal activities to get out there and make it, you know what I'm saying? My man's out here, he's making money, mashallah, he's doing great things. Guys, no one's gonna sit down or want to sit down with some, you know, with some fraudster or drug dealer unless they're coming to just that crowd, right? Not everyone wants to see that life, right? Yeah, unless it's someone who went to prison and then they messed their life up and then they came out and they lost all their money and now they're talking about it, right? Yeah, and they've changed their ways. But it's not really a life you want to take, guys, right? You know, social media is absolutely amazing. It's a way to get forward in life. As Big Wax has just said, you know, genuinely you can learn anything you want in life on the internet right now. And this was an opportunity that no one had before. You know, I wanted to finish us with one like sentence, right, of motivation. You know, one quote of yours that if now in 10, 15, 20 years, or even after you die, someone were to write that quote, it would be, yo, blah 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 blah, amazing, Big Wax.
Okay, I'll do a quote in a quote,
yeah,
if that makes sense. Now, have you watched The Wolf of Wall Street?
Love that movie, one of my favorite movies.
And do you remember when Leonardo DiCaprio comes back on stage when he's gonna quit everything?
Yeah.
He comes back on stage and he's speaking in front of everyone in the conference room, and he says, "I've been a rich man and I've been a poor man, and I choose rich every single time." In the same essence, I've made money the right way and I've made money the wrong way, and I choose the right way every single time.
Amazing. You know what? I rate that. And he just said something that I about that movie that I absolutely love. I love that movie. That speech is something I've played on so many occasions, bro, yeah? Literally, because I love Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie. And you know what? Yeah. This has been incredible. The food was delicious, as I'm sure you'd agree, bro, yeah?
100%,
The Doritos in the burger were mad. I didn't even know they do cheese sauce. You know that, bro?
For real, man.
And obviously, I'm
New
full.
Spot.
It's mad, innit? Right, yeah?
100%.
And you know what? I like the atmosphere in this Leicester branch as well, man.
Can't wait. You know, I can't wait till everything's fully open.
Oh my God, yeah. But listen, guys, it's been absolutely amazing. Big Wax has given us some absolute motivation, some golden, platinum, diamond-worthy nuggets, right? And this has been sick. Guys, as I said, thank you very much to the sponsors, German Doner Kebab as well. We really appreciate, you know,
a round of applause for you, bro. Round of applause for you, bro. What you're doing, bro, yo, I rate it highly, man.
No, I appreciate
you're
that,
pushing me to do everything, man. So yo,
likewise,
everything you're doing, man. Big respect, man. Naveed is gonna be in Hollywood one day. Like, he's manifested it. He's gonna be in Hollywood.
LA,
one day,
baby.
Inshallah, on TV. We're all gonna be watching
Inshallah.
it. He'll be arms around the Kardashians. But now, right now, he's got wax. He's gonna be around the Kardashians. Watch.
Wax is bigger. But listen, guys, we're gonna finish it with one thing. You know what we're gonna finish it with?
Come on.
3, 2, 1.
Naveed
Central.
Central.
Make sure you like, comment, and share, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Peace and love. And put in the comments, guys, what you love best about this episode. Tag your mates, share it on Instagram, do what you gotta do. Peace and love. Naveed Central.